Hello, this is Sunil Falapia, the lead magnet lady. So in this video, I'm going to tackle the question, which I get all the time, why my lead magnet is not working, why people are not signing up for my lead magnet, why is this not working for me? I get this all the time. And I also get it. Sometimes I have created lead magnet which didn't work, but it's basically like there are a couple of things which might be off, and that might be the reason people are not signing up. So let's dive deep into it and find out what exactly is happening inside. So here there are two angles. We are tackling the angle where people come to a landing page and not signing up into your list, or not signing up for that particular lead magnet, or they are not even interested in visiting your landing page in the first place. So that's the angle that we are talking about. There is another angle where those who are signed up are not converting to actual sales. That's also, sometimes people say my lead magnet is not working. By that they mean that lead magnet to sales conversion is not happening. So that's not what we are talking about today. It's the first aspect. They are not signing up in the first place, like they are not at all interested. And that happens mainly because you created something just for the sake of creating a lead magnet for a number game. That's it. So the thing is, I have seen so many of those. I've the promotion and all the things were so looking good. I visited the page and signed up, and it sucked. Literally, they created just for that, for getting me signed up, and I feel so bad. And I immediately unsubscribed. And even that felt bad, really. I had to go through that process, right? So main thing is, unless and until you're providing some sort of value, you are addressing my need and some solution that I require, then there is no point. Then people don't, just because you have put up something there, doesn't mean that people will be interested in that. There needs to be value. It needs to address a problem that they are having. They need to feel connected with that, and that's what triggers the sign-up process. People are bombarded with information. There are so many things out there. Lots of information is already available free. So they are very choosy and picky in signing up, like in email subscription. They don't want to clutter their inbox. So they are very picky. So you need to make sure that it grabs their attention, and by that, and also that it is valuable enough that they are, they have that problem and they need it, and it can solve some very particular angle, or maybe create a big, it can be, like, I'm not saying you have to give everything away, but it has to address one specific problem in as much in-depth detail as possible. That's the way it should be. That way you're connecting them to a different level, and you build up authority and positioning through that content. That is how it should work. Okay, so but by not doing that, you are creating a lead magnet just for the sake of creating, and you think that people would sign up. No, it won't happen. So that's the next point. Just because it's free doesn't mean that they will sign up. Okay, so the thing is, you might think that, oh, I created this free, I have this fabulous resource. For you, it might be, but for them, it might not be. They have already seen this content, and why should they sign up? There is nothing like enticing enough in there, because they have already seen it. So you have to make sure that you are going in an angle where they are addressing a need, and there is some value inside that, as I said in the earlier. Okay, just because of it's free is not good enough. It's not enough for them to sign up. So make sure that there is actual value inside the lead magnet, and it is also that comes to the third point that needs to be spelled out. And that's another big reason people don't sign up, even when they have created a good lead magnet, valuable lead magnet. They don't spell it out. They just say, come and grab this free guide. I haven't got anything from that, right? You have to spell out the benefits and outcome. Why should I sign up? What's the transformation that you're offering through the lead magnet? And then, and only then, I will be enticed enough to sign up for that lead magnet. So it has to be spelled out and very clear and visible in your lead magnet, your promotion things that you do, social media posts, in your lead magnet landing page. It has to be mentioned and maybe repeated, and so that people can read it and get connected and sign up. And also, I would like to tell a bonus tip here: bring in your some emotional connection over there, because emotion is a big impulse. And if you can bring an emotional angle in your landing page or in your social media copy or the promotional copy, that can convert really well. That can lead people to the, they connect with that particular emotion, and that leads them to actually signing up. So bring that emotional angle. Maybe you'll have to work a bit on that, journal around it, or maybe like feel into that. What emotion can you bring in here? And that express it in the words, and that will be a good way to connect them and to convert them to leads or people signing up in that. Okay, so bring in emotion. So things has to be spelled out. Use emotion as a trigger or as a pulling thing to really connect with the people and to give them the emotional, the benefits of transformation that you are giving to that. So that needs to be for people to actually sign up. So that's one important aspect to be very careful. Even if you are provided a valuable enough lead magnet, if this is not the conversion might not happen, people won't sign up. And the fourth point is making it hassle-free. Okay, making it hassle-free in the sense that make the sign-up process as easy as possible. Always use name and email address, but sometimes I have seen that people use lots of columns, lots of info needed for sign up, phone number and address and things like that. Why should I sign up? Asking too many questions. That's a sure way to repel them. They won't, don't make it tedious. Sign up process too tedious or too time taking. People won't have time, or people don't have time, and they won't have the patience to stay and complete that form, so that you are losing it all because of this lengthy sign up process. Make it as simple and easy, and also use single opt-in because the double opt-in, again, sometimes people forget to double opt-in or double confirmation. Earlier that was the process. Now I won't recommend that. Single opt-in is enough. In some email services, double opt-in is the default setting, so you will have to reach out to their customer service and get it into single opt-in. So that way you just sign up and it just added to the list and they get the download email. So that should be the process. So make it as easy and simple, hassle-free process for the sign up, so that they don't, that doesn't take away your people. Actually, that can be a problem that might be existing, that is preventing them to actually get from preventing the actual conversion. It might be a tedious process and they might be bouncing back. And the last point is testing. Do testing, because when you're planning a launch, or you're launching a lead magnet and you're promoting it all the time or everywhere, and you haven't tested it, sometimes actually this thing, it's tech. Things might not work as it should be, and you will have to test it in all the platforms or wherever possible, on mobile and other laptops, or maybe check with your friend's laptop or your husband's or your partner's. Try it in different places so that you think that everything is working as it should be. I have seen this happen again and again for my clients. I'll tell you, even though I ask them to do it, sometimes they forget and think that everything is working as it should be. I test it always, but it's my computer and my team's computer, and I'm in a different location, and that might be the thing. And so you have to test it. So, and it found that the sign-up form is not working, or it's not showing up in one of the different devices. So the thing is, you'll have to test it in different places and make sure that it's working. Even if someone like me who does this work asks you to do that, please do that before you start promoting. That will actually save you lots of time and stress and thinking about answering your customers like that, or the prospects, or who try to sign up and not working like that. And the thing is, some people don't even reach out to you, so you are losing them, a lot of people, because they are not able to sign up. So you are losing out on them because you didn't test it and it was not fixed, and you promoted them and they came in and they are not able to sign up. They went away. You lost them forevermore. They might come, but they might not come. People don't have time, and it's kind of very, their attention span is very less. So make sure that you remember that. So test it before you start the lead magnet promotion. So that's the last step. That way also you can save, get more people into it by testing it and making sure that it's all working as it should be. Okay, so I hope these tips help you in getting more signups for your lead magnet landing page and getting more people into your list. So if you have any questions, you drop into my free Facebook community, where I answer the questions via Q&A lives, and also you can comment below if you have any questions. So I love to have you, answer your questions and help you in your journey. So that's me signing off. Have a fabulous day. Bye.